So again, although you've already met him a little bit, we had a guest conductor today with us that did a wonderful job. For the past few years, I've conducted this group myself. It's been a joy to get to sit back and watch. We divided the repertoire. We're doing 4 pieces, and we divided the repertoire, so he'll do most of the work, all the heavy lifting, 3 pieces, and I'm only doing the closing. Which made my day a heck of a lot easier. It was awesome. I just sat here, I watched, I learned, I went on stage and watched him conduct and gathered information. I talked to some students, had a wonderful day. It's been a wonderful couple of days all the way around, selfishly, because Jeff is just a great friend, and we did our doctorates together, as I said, in Colorado. Since then, have not lived in the same place, so we go to the same conferences, and whenever we can, we share a hotel room, so we get to spend as much time together as we can. But we're not together. So when I was in Colorado, I wasn't married. Fast forward 6, 7 years, I have 2 kids, and this yesterday or 2 days ago was the first time Jeff got to meet my kids, which was just so much fun for me to see my worlds collide. It's been awesome. All of that is totally selfish. What he's really here for is to make fabulous music with some outstanding high school students, which he has done in spades all day long. So I'm going to shut up now and let them play. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Jeff Lynn.
All right, thanks for being here. I'm thrilled to be here at campus of UW-Oshkosh. It's been a great day. Getting to meet these students and go through this music has just been fabulous. You've already heard some of the music making that was FVA Roca. The next one is a piece that's kind of been following me lately. I had heard it back in Maryland by a high school group, and then I had a friend, a mutual colleague of ours from Colorado that did it in Colorado. And so I've been looking for an opportunity to use this piece because it's one of my favorites by this composer, Robert Sheldon. This is Der Lehrmeister. He wrote it for a colleague of his that his favorite composer is Richard Strauss, and he wanted to write something in that same style, just kind of pay homage to both Strauss and his former mentor. So this is Der Lehrmeister, or the master teacher. heard, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago at one of our aforementioned conferences from Dr. Otto, rippling watercolors. And I had just forgotten about it, and a colleague of mine back in the DC area just had suggested it as a piece to revisit and just kind of look at. And I thought, I can't believe I forgot about this gorgeous piece. And what's so great about it is, although it can be played by, say, a young band, a good middle school band, that was not the intent by the composer. It was to just have a gorgeous melody, have a lot of musical opportunities to where something can just really shine. And even though technically it's not that difficult, there's a lot of musicality in here that you really have to be mature to really reveal to the audience such as yourself. So we hope we do a good job of that tonight with rippling watercolors.
play the last note, we'll get there. Before we play the last piece, a couple quick thank yous. First off, to the directors of these schools, thank you so much for continuing to trust me, trust us with this event. It's meaningful to me every single year. I hope it's meaningful to you. I hope it's meaningful to the students. Please help me thank, please stand and be recognized, the directors of these wonderful schools. I see Dave Dunning. We owe a lot, Jeff and I. These are really fun to do. These honor bands are just a joy. They are a lot of effort. They're a lot of, even, on the day of doing all, conducting all day long. It can be difficult. We do it because we love it, because these are such an enjoyable experience. I can tell you, though, they aren't all enjoyable. This one was. And I don't mean all, I shouldn't call that. Every FVA South I've done has been enjoyable. I didn't mean that. I mean, sometimes when you travel, you do like a one-day honor band somewhere else and the students aren't really into it or something. Like sometimes you're putting on your best dog and pony show and giving it everything you have, and the ensemble's just, these honor bands, these FVA South honor bands have never been like that. And so every year I say this, but we owe a great debt of gratitude to the students for working so hard, being so engaged, and desiring of bettering themselves musically during the course of this day. Please, because two people clapping is really lame, please help Jeff and I thank you.
I just want to give my quick thanks to everyone here at UW-Oshkosh. It's been a great week. I've just been met so many good people, so many good faculty, and I'm just really appreciative of Dr. Otto and the time spent here, and of the area directors and your students who are fabulous. And like Dr. Otto said, there are times when you come and this ends up being work, but a situation like this, it was just a great joy and a lot of fun. So thank you to all of you.
We're going to reveal just a little bit of our bromance here, but Jeff and I have been great friends for a number of years. I think that one of the ways that I, in my life, recognize great friendships is when I don't see somebody or don't talk to somebody for quite a while, and then when I see them again, it is immediately familiar. There's not that adjustment period, tiptoeing around each other, getting to know each other again. Is this going to be okay? We're catching up. We haven't seen each other in months. Sometimes a year or two passes when we get to see each other. And so there's certain catching up. How's your wife? How are the kids? But the patterns that we fall into, it's so comfortable and it's so immediate. And that's one of the ways that I recognize true friendships. For me, Jeff Lehman is one of the true friends that I have in my life. And he did a fabulous job all day long. So this band and all of us owe Jeff a huge debt of gratitude for the work he put in today. Please give it up for that. Now, a quick announcement. I promised I would not forget to do this, and I'm sorry to pull my phone out, but I want to make sure I get the details right. The Fond du Lac High School directors requested that I make a quick announcement. They have the Airmen of Note Jazz Ensemble, which is the top jazz ensemble of the Air Force. Military or not, the Airmen of Note is one of the top jazz ensembles in the nation. I've heard them live multiple times, and it is always a wonderful and musically enriching experience. The Airmen of Note is coming to play at Fond du Lac High School in their Performing Arts Center there. It is April 29th. It is at 7 p.m. Because it's a military performance, this is always true of military performances, you would hear a fantastic concert and the tickets are free. But you do need to reserve your tickets ahead of time. Tickets are available at the website, it's easy to remember, www.hometowntickets.com. Check it out. Airmen of Note, not to be missed. I've heard them multiple times, and they are always mind-blowing, definitely to be checked out. Lastly, I just want to say a quick thank you to all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the arts and for music education. I was talking earlier, I'm also the tuba euphonium professor here, so we broke out earlier today and did master classes sections with our applied instrument faculty. And I was talking to euphoniums and tubas earlier today that music is one of the few really valuable delayed gratification, hard work is necessary kind of activities that we have left in the schools. We live in a society that is so immediate with all of the technology that we have around us, but no amount of technology in music replaces the work ethic, the hard work that you put in. And man, the older I get, the more crotchety I get, the more grumbly I get, the more I believe that, oh, it's so important and we're abandoning it, but we never abandon that in music. So thank you for supporting music, for supporting the arts, for keeping these kids in music and working and learning and growing, because they are learning beyond music such valuable life skills. And encourage all the people you know who have young kids, like, get them involved in music. I swear it makes them better people. Thank you for knowing that and for being here. Thanks very much. Darkness or eliminating darkness. The piece, after a brief, kind of a bright introduction, starts with some very sinister, aggressive, brooding kind of music. And then there's a period of light, as though Mazlanka, through the music, is trying to extinguish that darkness and bring us into light. It doesn't work. The darkness comes back until the light returns with triumph and glory at the end. It's a wonderful, wonderful way, I think, to close this concert. We've enjoyed working on it today, and we hope you enjoy Illumination. Thank you so much.